The Kybalion's most dangerous idea and why it's ignored. Some ideas are avoided not because they are false, but because they remove comfort. The Kybalion contains one such idea. It is rarely emphasized. Not because it is obscure, but because once understood, responsibility can no longer be avoided. Setting the frame. When people approach Hermetic philosophy, they often look for empowerment, techniques to influence reality, methods to improve circumstances, but Hermetic wisdom begins somewhere quieter, with authorship, the comfort of external causes. Most suffering feels justified when its cause is external. Circumstances, other people, unfair conditions. These explanations offer relief. They also offer limitation. The principle few want to face. The Kybalion teaches the principle of cause and effect. Nothing happens by chance. Every event arises from a chain of causes, and human experience is no exception. This is not presented as punishment. It is presented as law. Why this idea feels dangerous. If experience has causes and if thoughts influence action, then inner states are not neutral. They participate. This removes the comfort of randomness and replaces it with involvement. Responsibility without guilt. This is where many misunderstand the teaching. Responsibility is mistaken for blame, but Hermetic responsibility does not accuse. It clarifies. You are not condemned for past causes. You are positioned to influence future ones. The quiet shift in power. Once this is understood, attention changes. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" the question becomes, "What chain is this part of?" This shift is subtle and irreversible. Why the idea is often ignored. This principle offers no rescuer, no exemption, no one to appeal to. Progress becomes internal before it becomes visible. For many, this feels isolating. For others, liberating. Daily life consequences. Patterns repeat until they are understood. Relationships mirror inner expectations. Habits reflect unseen beliefs. Outcomes reveal orientation, not fate. The difference between control and influence. Hermetic wisdom does not claim total control. It claims influence, small, consistent, directional. Influence applied at the level of thought. Alters action. Action alters circumstance. Why this is the core teaching. Without cause and effect, Hermeticism becomes abstraction. With it, it becomes practice. This is why the principle feels heavy and why it is essential. Practical reflection. Notice recurring patterns in your experience, not to judge them, but to understand their continuity. Awareness interrupts repetition. Closing reflection. The most dangerous idea in the Kybalion is not mystical, it is practical. You are not a passive observer of experience. You are a participant in its unfolding. Hermetic wisdom does not demand perfection. It asks for honesty. And honesty changes everything. This reflection completes the current arc of the Hermetic perspective. Future explorations will continue to examine these principles as lived experience. Thank you for listening.